Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to the new video. I'm the Casual Racing Gamer. Today we're gonna check out force feedback sensitivity on a wheel. This is something that has me extremely confused, and I've been trying to look into it, been trying to do some research on it. So I got a new wheel recently. I got the Thrustmaster T-GT II. I've done a couple videos, so if you guys want to check out my last couple videos, I've done a review on it and a follow-up. So if you're interested in the actual wheelbase and things like that, definitely check out that video. But I've been playing around with my settings now. I was using a T150, and I feel like the sensitivity and the max torque, on a budget wheel doesn't have such a huge effect because the Newton meter on it and the actual torque on the wheel would only go so far. But now moving up to a more stronger wheel, it had me playing a little bit more, and I got a little bit more into the settings. So there was a good video put out by Sim Action Clips, and I'll link his channel down below if you definitely want to check him out. And he makes some really good points, and he gives really good examples of his settings and what he does, and we're going to talk about it in a second. And I'm not here to debug what he's saying or to prove what he's saying is right. I'm just going to use what he says, and I'm going to use what other people say, and I want to see if I can actually feel a difference, because I've been messing around with settings, and this sensitivity, let me tell you something, this sensitivity setting has me so confused. So the one thing he talks about is controller steering sensitivity, and a lot of people say this has nothing to do with the wheel, but he has examples that he says does actually affect the wheel, and he says put this on 5. Now, I have it on 5. If it affects something, that's great. I'm going to set it on 5. It has absolutely no effect on 0 or 5. Well, then it's doing no harm on putting it on 5 if it has no effect on the wheel. So that's going to be up to you if you want to put that on 5. Max torque is going to obviously depend on your wheel, how much torque and how hard you want to turn this wheel. So right now I have it on 6, and that's pretty strong actually. I've gone down to like 4 or 5 on this wheel, and that feels really, really good. But I'm gonna keep it on 6 right now. Now, force feedback sensitivity. The way it says here is the resistance is an example of force feedback, which communicates information about the road surface to a driver through their tires. So the greater this value, the more response to changes the steering wheel will become. When this value is lower, steering becomes gentler when driving in a straight line. Increasing or decreasing these values allows you to adjust the controls to suit your driving style. So it becomes gentler the lower you move it down to sensitivity. And the thing is, he says set this to 10, and he says that is the best way to drive to make everything react the way it should when you're driving. Now, if you look online, there's so many other people saying set this to like 1 or 2 if you want to get more feedback in your wheel. And they say on straights and things like that, you will feel it more in your wheel as opposed to setting it higher, because other people have said this kind of dampens the feedback. So the higher you make it, is they say it dampens that sensitivity. So that's why this is so confusing. Now, if I'm going to try it on a 1 and then I'm going to try it on a 10, these are the two extremes of the highest and the lowest. So there should be a big difference if this setting is actually changing a lot. I want 1 and 10 I should have a noticeable difference between the two. I've been messing around with this, but I'm gonna just hop in and I'm gonna tell you what I'm feeling at 1, and I'm gonna tell you what I'm feeling at 10. And for someone like me, maybe like a pro higher level driver can feel the little nuances of like something that is so different that changes things for them, as opposed to just an average casual sim racer like myself. Would it affect me? Do I feel anything? Would I notice if my tire is not moving 1/100th of a 0.005 second faster and things like that? Like it might affect someone that's a much higher level driver. But I'm going to tell you if I'm actually feeling anything with the difference in sensitivity. So we're going to first hop in on 1. We'll do like a lap or 2, and then I'm going to change it to 10. And if I'm going to tell you if I'm getting any kind of feelings on the straights, any feelings on the road surface itself at 1 or 10. Because to me, that's what I want more out of GT7. I want more road feeling. I want more of the lighter feeling of the road. If there's little bumps and little changes in the road, I want to feel that. I want to feel that little shake in the road. And I think that's one thing that's lacking in GT7. And it might be different different for your wheel. And I'd love to make this, you know, not just about me. I want it to be about all of us. So leave me your comments down below. Let me know the testing that you guys have done. Let me know the settings that you guys ended up with. Let me know the differences that you feel. And then let me know what wheel you're using, obviously. And then, you know, everyone will obviously be reading the comments. So that's, you know, I love having the community. So everyone can read comments and you know, learn things from everyone else and not just me. I'm not actually here in this video. I'm not here to teach something. I'm here to check it out myself and let you know if I actually feel a difference. So I'd love to know what you guys think yourself. So let's stop talking and let's get racing here. You know what I'm going to do? You know, I don't want to confuse. So the TGT II has a transducer that vibrates. Now, I don't want to confuse the vibration with actual wheel feedback. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually, I'm actually going to shut off the vibration for this. All right, here we go. I didn't want to confuse the vibration for feedback. So on the turn, we always get something on the turn. Nothing crazy right there. What I'm really looking for is what do I get on the straight here? You know, am I feeling anything on the straight? The wheel's really kind of quiet right now on the straight right here. On the turn, you know, getting some feedback on the turn, a little bit of shake and rattle there. Again, nothing here on the straight. Still, we get a little bit of rumble on there. I can feel the rumble off there. Not a lot, not really a lot going on over there. Like not where I think. I'm not really getting a lot of shake that you would think would really, you know, like rattle this wheel around. So it's still kind of quiet. My wheel's still kind of quiet. Nothing crazy. Like you can actually see if like my wheel's not moving at all, barely right now. You know, I can kind of just hold it there with like actually nothing. My car will just drive straight. There's no movement in the wheel right now. So it's very quiet on the wheel. I might try to mess around with the torque just to see if changing the torque to a lower setting or higher setting will change any of that. And I'm not really looking to, you know, run great lap times here. I'm just trying to see a feeling. So we're running straight and like literally my wheel has no movement. I can just hold it with 2 fingers here. And not lose control of the car. The car will just stay straight. On the turn, there's some feedback. So that's on a 1. All right, that was really, there's not much going on with this on a 1. So I'm gonna hop out now and I'm gonna change this now to I'm gonna change it now to a 10. And let's see if we get a big difference here. I'm gonna leave feedback on torque on 4. Actually, I'm gonna change. You know what? Yeah, let's leave that on 6 right now because we want to match test for test. I'm gonna come on to a 10 right now, and let's see if I get any different feeling driving around this track on a 10. Let's see what we got here. Same feeling kind of coming around there. We're gonna hit the straight. It's still kind of quiet on the straight. Still not getting much feedback. Let's run over this a little bit. Yeah, not much shake on there either. So I'm gonna, you know, 1 and a 10 is too extreme. I should have extreme difference, I'm thinking, because there's a lot of numbers in between that 1 and a 10 even. So what's going to be the difference in between if I'm going from the highest to lowest? Little bit of shake there. Nothing crazy. Nothing that's going to make me lose control of my wheel. Let's see what we got here. Barely any shake on that coming off on those strips. We're on the straight again. My wheel pretty much has no movement right now. No movement at all. Yeah, they're just not. You know, if it's changing something with how quick something reacts, that you know, that'll have to be tested in lap times, and if it's something that will affect you as a driver, you know, will it, like, there's nothing going on right there. There was like nothing on that turn when I went over those strips right there. There's just not much rumble. So I'm gonna actually leave it on 10, and I'm gonna actually change the torque right now. Let me see if the torque change will have any effect on that. So we'll do 10 and 4, and then we'll do 1 and 4. And I'll just do a couple turns here and see if, you know, I'm not sure if it's gonna actually change my wheel. It's just gonna, you know, make it a lot more easier to turn. But let me see what happens on the straight. Yeah, there's still not much movement at all on my wheel. It's just a lot easier to turn. Once that wheel is like going straight, I don't like the feeling of the wheel with such little torque. Let's see what we get off this rumble strip here. Yeah, nothing crazy. You know, I would think it would really rattle me there. Well, let's just take this straight right here. And we'll go into 5th, and then like nothing. Like I can literally just put my finger on top of the wheel, and it's not wiggling, it's not changing anything right here. Now I'm gonna do change this down to 1. So we'll do a 1 and a 4. And let me see if I get more sensitivity and more feeling of the road with this setting. And then I'm going to raise the torque up high. But let's see what happens here. You know, on a turn, I always feel something on a turn. It's really the straights that... Yeah, I'm not feeling... I wasn't feeling much rumble there. Let's see if I get more rumble down here. Let's see what happens up here. Yeah, let's see what happens here. No rumble on for some reason, no rumble over there on no matter what setting. There's not much rumble going over those strips. Again, the straight, very easy on the wheel. I can basically take my hand off the wheel, and I can't imagine like this road is so smooth that we should be gliding on it. I definitely don't like the torque this low. I definitely like the torque at a higher level. All right, let's try one more thing here. One more thing. We're just testing things out here. We're just testing things out. So I'd love to know, you know, what you guys have found out from testing. But we're gonna raise this up to an 8. I don't know if I've tried racing this wheel on an 8. That might be a little extreme. Let's see what happens here. We're doing 8 and 1, and then we'll do 8 and 10. Let's see if we get more feedback, more torque and stuff. Well, obviously gonna get more torque, but we should get a lot more snapback too. Yeah, the wheel's still quiet. See what we get on the strips down here. See what we get down here. Little rumble, nothing extreme. Again, nothing overpowering or extreme. Which is, you know, I feel like some of these strips should really give you some extreme rumble and feedback. Nothing there. Again, very quiet on the straight. Again, we don't even have to hold the wheel. It just glides through here. You know, we do get nice centering and nice, you know, you can feel the force pushing it back to center there. But just driving on the street, you know, like no hands, you can see the wheel is, there's just no movement. It's just a really quiet on the wheel. Just really quiet. Let me just do, we're gonna do one more setting here. We're gonna now do force sensitivity to 10 and leave the torque on 8 and see if that changes anything up here. Let's see what happens. Straight, still quiet. It just doesn't feel. I'm not feeling an extreme difference between 1 and 10, which to me is strange. It's just, how can you go from the highest to the lowest and not feel a huge difference? Now again, if the car's reacting a little differently, that's possible. But I'm feeling like it should have to do more with the actual feedback and feel and the nuances, like that setting. You know, it's all supposed to be part of the force feedback, but I'm not feeling anything different in my actual wheel itself, which is strange to me. Yeah, so I'm confused, guys. I'm confused. I'm not feeling anything majorly different between 1 and 10 as far as feedback is concerned. Again, if the car is more quicker to respond, it's supposed to be a form of force feedback, so it should be a feeling, if to me, and not like something just happening quicker. That's just what I would think. But I'm not feeling anything different between 1 and 10 that was like, wow, I can notice a difference. So I don't even know why you would let me hit the brake. My wheel's going crazy. It doesn't like going backwards. I don't know why you would pick. Why would you pick anything between 1 and 10? Like, what's the difference? If I can't feel a strong difference between 1 and I can't feel a strong difference between 10, what is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 gonna do? But I'm confused, guys, so I need your help. So leave it in the comments. Let me know what testing you have done, what you figured out with the sensitivity setting, and what you are using it on. Because like I said, really good video on this stuff about why he uses it on 10 and the settings that he uses. But everything else I've read is like telling you to keep it low, like a 1 and a 2, to get a better feel of everything. I personally don't feel anything different between 1 and 10. And maybe you need to be like a high level racer. So, but I think something should be noticeable between a 1 and a 10. So I don't know, guys. Thumb up the video if you enjoyed it. Leave a comment below, and you know, let me know what you guys think. Really interested to hear your guys' thoughts on it. And definitely subscribe for more awesome videos for, you know, casual races. You know, if you're a casual racer like myself, if you're just starting out, or if you're a high level pro, I got room for everybody here. I got room for everybody. The pros can help us all out, including myself. You know, casual races, we can all help each other out. And then you guys just starting out, I can help you get up and going to a casual level at least. But thanks for watching, guys. We out of here. Peace.